Yo, what's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. It's the original OC channel on YouTube. For those of you joining us on the YouTube platform, what's up? We got also several viewers on Stitch. We got a couple of viewers on Tinder and one viewer on MySpace. What's up, guys? It is Sunday the 9th of March, 2025. Welcome to the program. Today we are talking about the worst Rolex predictions of 2025. We're going to be talking about a variety of different topics. Number one, what are the worst Rolex predictions of 2025? Number two, what should Rolex do in 2025? And number three, what's the best release of the year so far? Or what do you predict will be the best release of the year for 2025? Those are the topics. Or anything else you want to talk about. Nice big fat picture here of one of the predictions. Let me know what you think of this. This is it's not a prediction. It's like an idea. A platinum GMT Master 2 blueberry. Do you think Rolex will redo the GMT Master 2 for 2025? Guys, already 20 people watching. Let's get to 10 likes. 10 likes on the live stream. Let's go. By the way, I want to share with you something very, very cool. I'll put it up in the background so you guys can check it out while I greet all of the great people in the chat. Hello to, let's see who we have. Hello to Goldfinger 0808 joining us from Trinidad and Tobago. What's up, Goldfinger? Goldfinger, I will be seeing in Geneva in 3 weeks. Guys, if you're going to Geneva for Watches and Wonders or just to hang out with cool people, let me know in the chat. I'm going to Geneva. People have reached out to me. They're like, hey, OC, like, who are you hanging out with? What are you doing? What's your schedule? What's your itinerary? My itinerary is secret. I will not be publishing an itinerary. I will not be letting anybody know where I'm going to be or what I'm going to be doing. I will be doing certain things. I will be attending Watches and Wonders. I will be going to the Patek Philippe Museum. I will be attending the Patek Philippe Rare Handcrafts exhibition. I may or may not be doing a factory tour here and there, but I'm keeping everything private. Some things I may be doing alone. You never know. I may not want to hang out with anybody. No offense, guys. No offense. Please do not take any offense. A lot of people are reaching out to me like, hey, we're doing this, we're doing that. What are you doing this night? What are you doing that night? I get it. That's cool. I appreciate your guys reaching out. Lots of people, tons of people want to plug me into whatever they're doing. That's cool. Thank you very much in advance. But I'm going to decide. I may be doing a lot of stuff just alone. It may be 2025, maybe the year where I'm just hanging out with a very, very core group of select people. And it may change from day to day. So there you go. But Goldfinger, probably one of the people that I will hang out with because he and I have met several times. And I find him to be a pretty nice guy, very generous guy. And definitely a watch collector. One thing that I will not be doing is hanging out with people in Geneva who aren't watch enthusiasts. I don't know. Some people aren't even watch people, and they think they're going to Geneva to, I don't know, create drama or, I don't know, do shit on live streams. I have zero interest in participating in gonzo streams from Geneva. So that will not be happening. Is it possible I'll appear on a live stream? You never know. But I'm not going around spending 9 hours. God bless all the people who do that. They do a good job. But I'm not one of those people. Hey, we got Alex in the chat. Happy Sunday. What's up, Alex? Alex, don't buy any watches. Don't buy any watches. I know that's kind of, it goes without saying that we haven't reached March 31st yet. We're still in the midst of a global moratorium on watch purchases, but you're someone that I have to kind of check in with and just make sure, just don't buy anything this weekend. Hey, we got Carlos Martin in the chat. Upvotes always appreciated. Yes, thank you very much for the reminder. Guys, let's get to 15 likes on the live stream. 15 likes. Hey, I got McAllen Drinker. 6. He's number 6 to upvote. Let's get to 15, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Afternoon, all. Look at this. We have the Dial Artist. You're new to the channel. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I don't know who you are, but welcome. This is the original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector. That's kind of the mantra of the channel. We don't do anything else. We don't do anything else, but just Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Watch Collector. If you're kind of not so smart, this probably isn't a good channel for you. This is only the smart, high-value collectors. only the high IQ collectors are allowed. Hey, we've got Tan from Paris, France joining. Hello, everybody. What's up, Tan? It's good to be able to broadcast at a time of day where all our friends in Europe can listen in. Hey, check this out. Ryan James, member for 6 months. This channel hasn't even been live for 6 months. How's that even possible? How is that even possible? Good afternoon from Ryan James. Guys, that's a good reminder. If you have a star next to your name, you are a member. And if you are a member, there's a very, very high probability that you have a free member milestone chat sitting there, unused. Make sure you use it before you lose it. They are non-refundable. Non-refundable. So you get one free one every month. Make sure to use it. And of course, now is an appropriate time to plug the memberships. The link is in the chat. Become a member. Memberships start as low as $200 per month, which is a bargain given the extremely mediocre quality of the programming on this channel. And by the way, set your wristwatches, set your alarm on your wristwatches for 8:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. Watch Colony channel. We're going to have an incredible show lined up for you. And I am absolutely serious. It's going to be a blockbuster. You will not want to miss this one. I will, let me find the link to that thing. Found. I'm going to drop a link to the Watch Colony. Make sure you head on over there immediately and enable notifications. You will not want to miss this program tonight. We will be doing an unboxing. That's right, an unboxing. So, and you know the unboxings that we do here on the Colony? They're not like bullshit unboxings. Like no one's unboxing a Nomos. No offense to those who unbox Nomoses. Is that a word? Nomoses? Nomai? What's the plural of Nomos? Nomos. Nomos, Nomai, Nomos, Nomoso, Nomoses. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? We won't be doing any of that bullshit. We do good unboxings. But Ryan James, thank you for becoming and being a member for 6 months. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Hey, Alex says, I went to an IWC pre-release for Watches and Wonders yesterday. I signed a non-disclosure agreement So I can't tell much about the details, but I would say they listened to IWC collectors and developed some cool pieces. Shit, I shouldn't have called you Alex. I should have referred you as Wristwatchholic. That way you would have been anonymous and you would have been able to spill the guts. Doxed. Carlos Martin says you will be able to find OC at the Skechers. That's right. There are several Skechers boutiques in Geneva. Good chance that I will. The first thing I do when I land is I will stop into a Skechers boutique and buy a brand new pair of shoes just for Watches and Wonders, and I will wear them during my stay there, and then I'll toss them away. They'll be like a special, like I'll find like a special edition Skechers. By the way, there's no T in Skechers, by the way. No T in Skechers. It's SKECHERS.com. Find your favorite pair at Skechers.com today. Hey, got Andy Lewis in the chat. Howdy, y'all. What's up, Andy? Good to have you here. Oh, shit. Are you serious? Should Alex just be banned? Should Alex be banned? He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. How can we put the stranglehold to the brands? How can we squeeze the retailers when we got guys like Alex crossing the picket line, right? Crossing the picket line, scab, and buying watches without permission. I don't know. John D, New York City, representing in the chat. Happy Sunday to everyone. What's up, John D? The topics for today, by the way. Worst Rolex predictions for 2025. Let us know what you think the worst predictions are. Number 2, what should Rolex do in 2025? If you were in charge, or maybe not in charge, but if you were giving your best advice, your absolute best advice to Rolex, what should they do in 2025? Not what will they do, not what they might do, but what should they do? The dial artist designed what is on your screen right now. Are you talking about the this cased in time donut watch case? Are you serious? Is that true? Let me know. Martin Johansson in the chat. Thoughts on Baum and Mercier? I don't have positive thoughts. I'll be honest with you. I don't think anybody should ever buy, at least, okay, nobody that watches this channel should ever buy Baum and Mercier. I think that can be a hard and fast rule. Hard and fast rule. No one watching this channel should even consider Baum and Mercier. Simple as that. Simple as that. Dear Artifact in the chat. Dear Artifact is a member. By the way, shout out to all the members. Shout out to, let's see, who are the members? Macallan Drinker is a member. Tan is a member. What's up, Tan? Andy Lewis is a member. Jen G is a member. And Dear Artifact. Best release so far this year is the Vacheron Constantin Historiques 222 in stainless steel. However, there hasn't been much so far this year. Maybe Watches and Wonders will change that. By the way, I found out through my sources, and they may be wrong or they may be right. You never know. But the second drop of Audemars Piguet releases is coming. The second drop, they're doing, from what I understand, 2 releases for this year. Now, other sources say they're going to do more. Other sources say they're going to do several drops. My source says one more drop. It's a second drop, and it's coming on October 25th. Mark your calendars. They've released all they're going to release. The next drop is October 25th. Take it for what it's worth. Listen, are my sources good? No. Is my information usually bad? Yes. Do I usually provide terrible intelligence? Yes. So take it what it's worth. Next big release will be from AP will be in October, which means that whatever they've released so far is what they're releasing for the next 6 months. What do you guys think of the Steel 222? It's $32,000. It is the stainless steel version of the full rose gold version they introduced a couple of years ago. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. I think it's kind of flying under the radar. Why not? I think anybody who wants a Royal Oak that can't get it at retail, or someone who likes a steel Nautilus, which is impossible to get at retail. If you want a steel Nautilus, you're paying $90,000. It kind of makes this look like a bargain, doesn't it? So the question is, are people going to buy this? Are people going to flock to it? Is it a good deal? Is it a good value? Holy Trinity steel sports watch integrated bracelet with lineage and provenance. It might be a kind of a sleeper for 2025. Let me know what you think. But Dear Artifact says it's the best release of the year. Scratch that. Scratch that. I would like to revise my submission. Best release so far this year is the Watch Insider's list of rules. That's right, for getting a Rolex at retail. That was leaked on the Colony. Yeah, wait, that was, I can't remember if that was this channel or the Colony channel, but we did a very, very methodical and comprehensive review, a tutorial, if you will, a tutorial on how the rules, the do's and don'ts of how to get watches at MSRP from the authorized dealer. Go back and check out that video. It has, by the way, I have to check it, but that video was extremely popular. I know that you guys may not believe me, but the truth is, and I'm not making this up, that video has received over 1,100 views on YouTube in the last several days. In the last 4 days, that video has been watched 1,150 times, which means people either really, really liked it, or people really, really hated it, and it's spread by word of mouth. So check it out. Check out that video on the original OC channel, the do's and don'ts of how to get your watches at MSRP from the authorized dealer. Hey, we got Matthias in the chat, co-CEO of the Watch Colony Channel Network. Yo, Alex. 1-800-SEEK help, you maniac. That's right. Don't buy watches, guys. Don't buy watches. Don't do what Alex is doing. He's making monumental mistakes. I don't even know what the watch is, and I can tell you it's probably a mistake. By the way, Jeff, if you want to jump on the panel, the link is pinned. You guys know what to do. You don't want to hear me rambling on. I'm terrible. I provide awful quality content. I don't have a good voice. It's just inane rambling. So jump on the panel and tell me what you think the worst predictions for 2025 are, and what should Rolex do? What should Rolex do in 2025? John D, always insightful. He's an actual enthusiast. I'm meeting up with John D, by the way, for lunch. Oh, actually for dinner. We're doing a dinner in New York City as part of our private Gold Bar group. If you don't know what Gold Bar is, it's because you're not a member. Gold Bar is an exclusive private club. That's right now we're doing events in New York City. John D is a member, by the way, member of Gold Bar. We're doing an event in a couple of weeks. Alex. Alex, with which brands? Yeah, I would be worried too. I'd be worried too, John D. It seems many brands are attempting to generate that sort of purchase history requirement. What is Alex saying here? What is Alex saying? Jeez. Don't buy watches. Don't buy watches. Stop him. Stop him. Alex didn't sit down with the 5 families, says Dear Artifact, of the watch colony to get authorization to move forward with the purchase. This is true. I didn't give any express written permission. We know what happens when unsanctioned moves are made. That's right, guys. You don't want to become collateral damage if you do something out of turn. The last thing you want is to become collateral damage. So don't do anything without prior approval from the colony. This is an egregious violation, Alex. We may have to bring you up on charges. Dear Artifact, would you like to prosecute the case against Alex for breaking the picket lines and purchasing a watch during a global moratorium? I think the Artifact would be a very effective prosecutor. Hey, look at this. Flamingo blue highlighted comment from Jefferson Exotic. $2. Thank you very much, Jefferson. I love the flamingo blue highlighted comments. You thought I was going to say Tudor. Incorrect. I actually do like the 2 people that I know that have gotten the flamingo blue Tudor Black Bay chronograph are cool people. Shout out to Jeff and shout out to Hector. You guys know who you are. Both of them got the early call for the flamingo blue Black Bay chronograph from Tudor. But I have to say, I like flamingo blue highlighted comments here better. Macallan Drinker, he's a member for, wow, you're a member for 6 months? That's like 12 McCafe. Yeah, I mean, that's an incredible investment you guys are making. A huge investment you guys are making in the channel. I really appreciate it. Bob NYC, I think you're talking about the Vacheron 222. Bob NYC says it's not really a good blue though. Or maybe you're talking about the Tudor. Is this one of those times where I can take your comment and use it out of context and apply it to something completely different? You know, I have done that in the past. Should I do it again? Let's try it. Bob NYC. It's not really a good blue though. Yeah, the flamingo blue from Tudor. Terrible blue. Awful blue. I agree 100% with Bob NYC. Can't get a steel 222 without massive purchase history. You need massive purchase history? Really? That's a mistake. That's a huge mistake. They should be selling everyone that they can. Yeah. I don't know. What I'm just curious. What do you guys think the sales recipe is for success with the Steel 22? Should they require purchase history? Should they only sell this to you if you're a Vacheron loyalist? Should you have to buy another watch before you buy this? I'd love to know from you guys, what do you think? You guys are experts. What do you think they should do? What should the sales strategy be? And don't just say, oh, no, they should sell it to anybody they want. Anybody that walks in should be able to get it. Be a little bit more strategic than that. How should they actually market this thing? Tan from France says the 222 is a good looking watch and very thin, but what about the wearability on the wrist. Looks pretty good on the wrist right here. I think this watch, I can recommend this watch for wrists as small as 15 centimeters in circumference. I haven't seen it in person. I have not seen the steel in person. I'll go take a look at it. Got Trap Vision 3D in the chat. What's up? Holy shit, there's 50 people watching this? How is that even possible? Are you guys serious? Who hired the bots? Maybe there's like 16 people watching and like 35 bots. Guys, don't buy bots. It's unnecessary. I'm cool with just the regular 13 or 14 people here that watch the channel. No need to buy bots, guys. No, it's not bots. 26 likes. Okay. Very cool. Evan G, member of the original OC channel. I like the Steel 222, but I'd like it more for $24,000. Oh. You know, be careful if you say stuff. Here's my thing. If you're going to say something like that, shouldn't you be forced at gunpoint to put your money where your mouth is? What if they actually did make it for 24? Would you then buy it? My sense is that Evan G would go, it's a lot better at 24, but I still won't buy it. I don't know if I'd buy it at 24. I don't think I'd buy this at, assuming that I can't sell it. Guys, here's a question for you guys. Assuming that you have to buy this and not sell it. You can't sell it. So don't pretend like it goes for whatever over retail or whatever. You got to buy this and you can't sell it. Well, what would you pay? What would be the price where you would say, you know what, 100% commit. If it were this price, I would buy it. For me, I'm not sure what that price. For me, I don't know if it's even 15,000. Just being honest, I don't think I would buy this for any price. I mean, maybe 10,000. Maybe at 10,000, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Again, if you have to buy this, never sell it. Gun to your head. I mean, sorry for the violent imagery. Sorry. Hello, executives at YouTube. That was my apologies. If you're being forced to buy it at whatever price you commit to, and you can never sell it, what price would that be? John D. Holy shit. 56 people watching, guys. Upvote the live stream. Let's get to 35 likes. Let's get to 35 likes. John D. Hard sell at $32,000 for what I'm seeing. Unlike the amazing pantograph created dials on the Royal Oak or the hand guilloche dials of Breguet or Chopin, or even the dial texture of the Overseas. Yeah, that beautiful, super wet, glossy look of the Overseas. I think John D has hit the nail on the head. I think the dial color / texture might be the weakest, most boring part of the watch. It's hard to please everybody. I think they picked the right color. And I think they picked a tone that they thought would be conservative and would pay homage to the original. But I think, yeah, it might be a tad boring. Hey, look at this. SE, member of the original OC channel, finally catching a stream live again. Feels good to be back. That's right. I'm going to be meeting up with SE in Geneva, Switzerland. It's been almost a year since I've seen SE, and I can say that it's going to be an absolute honor. Should I buy? I feel like I have to buy a suit to be in SE's presence. I think no matter what I wear, I will look awful compared to SE. Maybe I should just wear like jeans and a hoodie. Just go complete opposite. Because no one can compare to SE. He is like the classiest looking guy. He's going to wear a Patek. He's going to look amazing. He's going to look phenomenal. Hey, John Galt is in the chat. He says, the Coke ain't happening. You heard it here first. Okay? No Coke. The Coke ain't happening. There is an image. Let me see if I can find it here. I want to plug this person. The Coke ain't happening. What do you think of this? This is the shout out to ID Guy on Instagram. ID Guy on Instagram and also on YouTube. And he put out a video with, he always comes out with some interesting ideas every year. They're not predictions per se. They're just ideas. They're like, hey, like, what if they did this? What if they did that? And his idea is, what if they introduced the Coke, but they replaced the root beer with a Coke. So in other words, stainless steel and rose gold, but just replace the brown Cerachrome bezel with black and red. Black and red, black and red, black and red, black and red. Yeah. Interesting. I think it would be cool if they did this and like didn't do the Coke on steel just to fuck with everybody. Just to fuck with you guys. Right? Yes, we need to do a sit down with Alex. Yeah, he's out of control, man. He's out of control, that guy. There isn't like he's completely off the rails when it comes to purchasing watches. I mean, he is off the rails. Yep. Carlos Martin says OC speaks the truth. I've been in violation of the colony's rules. That's right. And let's just say the ankle monitor sucks. Yeah, the ankle monitor is there to prevent you from spending. Guys, it's not a bad thing to adhere to the global moratorium on watch purchases. Okay? What do you guys think, by the way? Think of the Coke. Think of the Coke. I will tell you, by the way, that I think the best release of the year so far are these fucking watch cases from Cased in Time. Now, let me go on record as saying that I'm not being compensated by Cased in Time for this promotion. I happen to be a fan of the brand. I happen to think that their watch cases are really, really good. And I think the best release so far this year are these donut themed single watch cases from Cased in Time. And you can't even get them from Cased in Time. They are so hot. They're so collectible. You can't even get them. If anybody from Cased in Time is watching, do something fun for the audience, guys. Like drop in like a special code or something. Like drop in a discount code for the original OC and the colony audience. But I think this is of all the AP releases. Okay, yeah, the Tuscan Dial Code 1159's chronograph is kind of cool, but this is cooler. This is cooler. Look at these cases. They look like it's not. They're Krispy Kreme inspired. Put it that way. I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm not violating Krispy Kreme's trademark. They resemble Krispy Kremes, and the boxes do too. But they're not. They don't say Krispy Kreme. So it's a case that looks like a Krispy Kreme donut. Hey, we got Ryan Hofrey in the chat. We've got No Endless Time. What's up, No Endless Time? How are you? I'm going to be seeing, I hope, No Endless Time. You're going to Watches and Wonders, right? Hit me up on Instagram. Just let me know what day you're going to be there. One of the highlights of Watches and Wonders last year was meeting up with No Endless Time at the Cartier exhibition. Had an incredible time. He and his beautiful wife, we went around and looked at all the Cartiers. Such a cool guy. And I recommend that you follow No Endless Time on Instagram. Just a really, really, really nice guy. I need the 222. Do we really need anything? Do we really need anything, guys? Come on. Man, the chat is full of absolute rock stars. Absolute rock stars. Bob NYC asks, do you like that little gold Maltese cross on the 222? You know what? It was on the original. So since it was on the original, I understand why they did it. So yeah, I think it pays homage to the original one. And I think if they did it without, people would be like, well, how come they didn't put the cross there? Right? So I think they did a good job. I think they did a good job with this one. Now, at what price would you buy it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would buy this watch no matter what. Dear Artifact, Rolex in 2025. I think these are some predictions here. The Coke GMT in precious metal, that has been the prediction for the last 3 years in a row. The addition of a 37 millimeter Submariner. I'm not sure why they would do that. Discontinue the yellow, gold, green dial date 840. Okay, that's the one with the very bright green dial. New dials for the Oyster Perpetual line. Discontinue the yellow Le Mans and intro the rose Le Mans. Hey, that was my idea. Actually, and actually mentioned that at the AD when I was there last week. I said if they'd introduce, I said that's my gut is that they discontinue the yellow gold Le Mans and introduce Ever Rose version. These are good ideas. See, Dear Artifact should be in charge of Rolex. These are actually great ideas. 37 millimeter Submariners. I don't know about that one, but all the other ones, sure, why not? I like Dear Artifact's predictions or recommendations. How about that? The sales strategy should be, this is going back to the Vacheron 222, buy a 56 plus Hystrix Patrimony, get a steel 222. Do you guys agree with that? You got to buy 2 watches? You got to buy 2 watches to qualify to get the 222? I don't know. Yeah, seems a little ambitious. Very ambitious. What about if they have 2 Vacherons in their catalog or in their collection already? What if they already have a couple of Vacherons in the catalog? Should they qualify for a 222, or do they have to buy new watches? Let me know, Vimal. Vimal's a member, by the way. Thank you for being a member. Alex, I want no. You shouldn't want anything. Your predictions are not allowed. No. Don't listen to Alex. He shouldn't be thinking about watches. Do not think about watches. Hey, you got CQ, the watch guy in the chat. What's up, CQ? Got Sammy in the chat. Got Jen G, a member in the chat. What's up? Look at this. SE member for 7 months. How's that even possible? At the campaign senior consultant level. You don't even want to know how high up that is. I think that's like $400 a month. SE is one of my top members. I'm looking forward to seeing him again. Comply with the moratorium, he says. That's right. Comply. Invest in the original OC Foundation for horological supremacy instead. Yes. Use that money for a good cause. Also, we have another foundation, the OC Foundation for Horological Elitism. Thank you, SE, for all of your support of the community. SE's an amazing guy. Campaign senior consultant member. Guys, become members. Don't make me remind you again. We've got BS in the chat. What's up, BS? Hey, we have Muhammad Ali with a Gouldens mustard yellow highlighted comment. 15 pounds. And those are British pounds. I'm holding firm to the global moratorium on watch purchases. Thank you, Muhammad Ali. Let's put the squeeze on these brands. Let's tighten the noose on these retailers. Let's get back in charge. Let's change the levers of power. Let's move the ball back into our court. Let's move the balance of power back to the collectors again. I'm holding firm on the global moratorium on purchases. In the event that I do get the call in the next few weeks, what is the approval process to purchase during the moratorium? It's easy. Just contact any member of the community. Anybody you trust, any member of the colony. You can hit me up 24/7 on WhatsApp or on IG. You can reach out to Buckley. Buckley's a good person. Any of the top guys. Buckley, Diego, MJ, America, Boston Collector. Just reach out to one of the top guys. Kevin. You know the top guys are. Mathis. I don't know if you can trust Mathis. Mathis will say no to everything. Maybe you should trust Mathis. Yo, don't even think about it, Muhammad. Don't cross OC. Don't break the picket lines. Miami crew. But yeah, if you get the call, it better be something good. I'm assuming that we're all asking for things that are pretty damn good watches, right? Pooley's in the chat. What's up, Pooley? Good to see you. Pooley, owner. Jeez, this is crazy. Owner of a white gold Rolex Daytona Le Mans. The first guy in the community to get one. That was amazing. And met up with him in Geneva last year. Pooley. It's good to meet the guy. Amazing guy. First, and then it was followed by Dear Artifact, Father Artifact, I should say, and Jeff. And Marcelo. Yeah, Marcelo Time got one. Yeah, listen. 4 people in the community that got white gold Le Mans. It's pretty incredible, considering there are very, very few out there. Bob NYC says the little gold Maltese cross at the bottom really bothers me. Okay. Hey, that's good. If it bothers you, that's a good reason to not buy the watch. Listen, we should all be looking for reasons to nitpick to not buy watches. And that's a good one. If you don't like that, good. This watch is disqualified. Disqualify the watch. Guys, if you have a star next to your name, that means you're a member. Make sure you click on the currency icon next to the chat. Make sure and use your free member milestone chat. Use it before you lose it. There's no quick adjustment? What do you mean? On this? On the 222, there's no quick adjustment? Are you serious? What do you mean? Also, it doesn't have a second hand. That's kind of a boring thing, right? When it's a two-hander. We got Cloud Ken in the chat. Member. Good to have you here. What is this on the screen? Yeah, this is the awful Vacheron 222 new release. Or are you referring to this? These are the new donut themed. I don't want to say Krispy Kreme because they're not. They're Krispy Kreme inspired. Krispy Kreme inspired cases from Cased in Time. I do not receive compensation from Cased in Time. This is not product placement. I don't receive free cases from Cased in Time. But learn more about Cased in Time at casedintime.com. That's CASED in time, all one word, casedintime.com. I've always been a big fan of their watch cases. I would end up eating one of these by accident. I know. Hey, look at this. The Dial Artist. I am from Cased in Time and would love to drop a code, but they're exclusive to a retailer and will release on Tuesday. Okay. Gotcha. Tell you what, on Tuesday, maybe we will partner up with that retailer and we will do that. I'd love a burger case. That's a good idea, BS. Hey, Dial Artist, take that one back to Cased in Time. We want like an In-N-Out inspired burger case. And we want it exclusive to the Colony. The Colony gets the we want the exclusive rights to sell it through the Colony. You heard it here first. Burger case concept, thanks to a great idea from BS. Over 65 people watching. How is that even possible? You guys are blowing my mind right now. There's no one even on the panel. This is crazy. Dial Artist, I am Chris from Cased in Time, one half of Hey, is Tony the other guy? We got Chris and Tony. Chris and Tony from Cased in Time, big fans of the show. Shout out to Chris and Tony of Cased in Time. I hope that's correct. Is that correct, Chris? Let me know if Tony's the other half. But this is a good company, guys. This is a good company. Are their cases cheap? No, they're not cheap. If you're looking for a $5 watch case for your $30,000 watch, then you're an idiot. Okay? If you want a cheap $5 watch for your $30,000 Rolex or your $50,000 Patek Philippe, you're in the wrong place. Don't just leave. Just leave. However, if you want to spend good money on a good case, then go to casedintime.com. Hey, and by the way, Chris, if you want to drop a promo code for the non-donut release, not non-donut related watches that you have on your website, I'm happy to drop the URL to your website. Just give me a promo code and we'll do that. But let's these donut ones are pretty cool. Looks like they're done in collaboration with a retailer or a different brand, and I'm not opposed to promoting the brand, but let's see what happens on Tuesday. I hope these are available enough for people to get them. Let's get to 45 likes on the live stream, guys. 45 likes. Is this true? Holy shit. Dial Artist Original OC for 20% off the entire store? Are you kidding? That's amazing. Guys, head on over to Cased in Time. Let me see the website. Man, the people there are super cool. Okay, I'm dropping the link in the chat. Boom. Check out Cased in Time. Promo code Original OC, all one word, for 20% off all purchases. Hey, look at this. Captain in the chat. Member for 5 months. Happy Sunday, OC. What do you think about the new Anoma watch that's dropping tomorrow? I'm not even going to look at that, Captain. No offense, but it doesn't even sound like a brand that should even be showcased on this channel. So I appreciate your member milestone chat, but I will not be pulling it up. We have strict standards here, guys. Very strict standards. And that's not a brand with which I'm familiar, and I will not be pulling it up. Hey, McAllen Drinker says, how about Five Guys? That's a good one. How about Five Guys, cased in time? You can emulate the look of Five Guys. Ryan Hofre, Flamingo Blue highlighted comment. What? No secondhand watches, if any, do you own? Yeah, I have a King Midas that doesn't have a secondhand. King Midas is a two-hander. That's the only one I believe that doesn't have a second hand. The Rolex King Midas, which is not quartz, by the way. It's it's manual wind. Cool. Dial Artist. Yep. Thanks for the kind words. We totally appreciate it. Yeah. Good. Cased in Time, guys. Check it out. CasedInTime.com. Use the promo code OriginalOC. Everybody watches, guys. Remember the rule. Everybody watches. That's the rule. Doesn't matter how big and powerful the people are. Doesn't matter how high up they are in the industry. They're SVPs at all the retailers. They're people at the brands. They all watch. The biggest collectors, they're always watching. And all the YouTubers watch too. We know that. But also companies like Cased in Time. Look at this. But huge shout out to Tony and Chris, the legends behind Cased in Time, which I think is probably like the best watch case you could buy. And if you're looking for cheap, ugly cases, go somewhere else. Don't buy cheap, ugly cases. Buy quality cases and use the promo code OriginalOC for 20. That's a big discount. 20% off. That's pretty good. That's really good. What can you get 20% off on these days? Muhammad Ali, Gulden's Mustard, highlighted comment, 10 British pounds. Great idea on the new cases. We had to buy our AD's donuts to get the watches. We should also store them in them when we get them. That's right. If you're showing up to your ADs with Krispy Kremes, wouldn't it be cool to also show up with one of these cases and say, hey, I need a watch to put in here? Shout out to Cased in Time. They did a really, really good job with these cases. They look phenomenal. Yeah, it's got chocolate on it. It's like a Boston cream with sprinkles. Who wouldn't want one of these cases? This could be the best release of the year. I'm serious. Hey, look at this. PG just bought 5 cases from Cased in Time with, I'm assuming you use the promo code, right? Original OC for 20% off. Very cool, PG. Thank you. Thanks to our partners, our new partners at Cased in Time. Look, we show sponsor, guys. We have a show sponsor. Look at this. We have our first corporate partnership with Cased in Time. That's awesome. We have 50 of the best collectors in the world watching right now. Shout out to the 53 people watching on YouTube, 2 on Grindr, 1 on Tinder, and 1 on X. Shout out to the person watching on X, formerly Twitter. What's up, guys? Thank you. This is the Original OC channel, primarily on YouTube, but also on other platforms. PG, amazing collector. Yep, PG's on the Grindr platform. He's one of the 2 people on Grindr watching right now. Shout out to PG. PG, don't buy any watches. I know it's tough, but please don't buy watches after March 31st. Maybe after we put the screws to the industry, maybe it'll be a better time. But no, don't do it. Dial artist. Let's allow him to do a plug because he was so generous to provide us with a discount code. The donut cases will be available for £24 on Tuesday. So check it out on Tuesday, and I think they'll be available on the Time and Tide website. Is that correct? Just confirm that the Dial Artist, that it's an exclusive that'll only be available on the Time and Tide website. If that's not correct, please let me know in the chat. Or maybe you'll have a link on your page on the casedintime.com, a link over there to buy them. £24 isn't a lot of money for a super cool case like that, and they're limited edition. I think they're going to be a limited run. So, how much? How many things do we buy that are more than $24? Come on. Don't be cheap. If you're spending 20 grand on a watch, you can spend £24 on £24 on a great watch case. John D says, I just ran through my collection and I only have only three watches that don't have a seconds hand, only three that are two-handers. Let us know which ones those are, John D, in the chat. Hey, we got Dingo Dave in the chat from Australia. What's up, Dingo Dave? Hey, got Red Shovel in the chat. Red Shovel, congratulations to all who made the British Watchmakers show a fantastic success. Yes. That was a show that was was that in London? I think it was over the weekend. Yeah, congratulations to the team there. Shout out to Cased in Time. And the special promo code. Let me see if I can do a quick banner. Bear with me. Let me create a banner. Visit in time in spare me. There we go. Boom. There. Got a banner running. I don't receive any compensation at all from Cased in Time. I don't believe in taking money from brands. I don't believe in taking a penny from watch companies or retailers. I don't do it. I do it because I stand behind those products. The worst thing you can do, and I've said this publicly many times on this channel and other channels, the worst thing you can do to your credibility is accept money from garbage brands. You accept money from a garbage watch brand, your credibility is forever tarnished. And so, yeah, when I go hard against a brand, the last thing I would ever do is take money from them to do a 180 and turn the other cheek. That is a credibility killer. Your integrity will be out the window the second you do anything like that. Hey, look at this. Happy Meal, who's our second viewer on Grindr. Hey, thanks for watching the OC channel on Grindr, Happy Meal. It's a thing. It is a thing. Best way to watch. Hey, got Logan Hall's Grill Streams in the chat. Also a member. Look how many members we have here. Happy Meal's a member. Gosh, if you have a star next to your name, that means you're a member of the OC channel. That's very, very nice of you. Keep it up. Don't let your memberships expire. Don't let them lapse. Garbage brand like a Chinese watch brand? I don't know. Are all Chinese watch brands garbage brands? I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. I didn't say where they're from. I'm not necessarily saying that garbage brand is synonymous with Chinese watch brands. I'm not. Mr. Tudor to you, reminder, I'm not a member. That's not cool, Mr. Tudor to you. We unboxed the Flamingo Blue Tudor Black Bay chronograph. We unboxed the Tudor. And we loved it. We pretended to love it. We said it was a great watch. Come on, Mr. Tudor to you. I'm gonna travel to Nashville. If I travel to Nashville, I'm gonna force him. I'm gonna force him to become a member. That's what I'll do. What else is, by the way, topic for the show? There's 60 people watching. 60 people watching. Let's get to 45 likes. What are the worst predictions that you've heard so far for Watches and Wonders? The worst predictions. It could be the worst Rolex predictions for 2025. Side topic number 2. What should Rolex do in 2025? I want to hear from you. I think the best release of the year so far are these cases. I'm not going to lie. I think the best releases so far are these cases from Cased in Time. Check out casedintime.com and use promo code OriginalOC for 20% off your order. These are the coolest looking releases of the year. The donut case, watch case, and they will be available on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I'll do a live stream and I'll promote these because, hey, Cased in Time is pretty cool. Today's Rolex leaks were all the worst. What leaks? I didn't see any leaks. Where did you see these leaks, SE? The leaks are always the worst. The leaks are always just bad predictions and bad photoshops. Some of them are good photoshops. Like, for example, this is a good Photoshop. That's a good looking watch, right? Hey, we got Brody in the chat. Brody, who else in Los Angeles just felt an earthquake? Guys, attention people in LA. Possible earthquake. Alex, Brody, seek shelter. Be safe. Okay, let's see what SE's talking about here. Did you send them to me in WhatsApp? Or are they on Instagram? Aha. Interesting here. Holy shit. Do I even want to show these? All right, just for fun, I'll show them. I don't want to promote the Instagram though, but let's just see what they say. Let's see here. Thank you, SE. Let's see what this looks like here. Rolex leaks. Really? Okay, let's go for it. All right. Let's see what we have here. These are, what the hell do we have here? Let's see if we can make this out. On the left, we have a yellow gold Daytona on Oyster Flex with a turquoise blue dial with black subdials. That thing is fucking hideous. Absolutely awful. And then going clockwise, we have a left-hand drive Hulk, a GMT Master 2 Hulk. So it's a VTNR Sprite, but with a ugly green dial. Awful. And then we have a bunch of that looks like new oyster quartz cases. What the fuck? The 3 watches, they look like the old oyster quartz case with a Jubilee. integrated bracelet. And then we have full yellow, gold, green dial Submariner. That looks hideous. That looks like a John Mayer on steroids. Okay, then we have the Coke, a Coke with full gold, full rose gold oyster case. Ugh! What the fuck? This is an oyster quartz case, revived with Jubilee intermediate center links. What the fuck? Stupid name. Oyster Perpetual Land Dweller. This is bullshit. Ugh, awful. I can't even promote these guys. Ugly, ugly, ugly releases. Awful. All right. We've been live for over an hour now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen. If you want to jump on the panel, the link is pinned. Feel free to jump on. We have Tickle My Talk, a new viewer. I love these new accounts. Some of these accounts have been around for like years and years, but they just showed up out of the blue. Tickle My Talk. Okay, cheers. Welcome. It's the original OC channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have notifications set to all. By the way, there's only 20% of you guys, only 20% of the people that watch these live streams have notifications enabled and set to all. Come on, guys. Make sure that your notifications are set to all. Make sure your YouTube settings are there where you enable notifications. Go on your iPhone, go under notifications, go to YouTube, and make sure that you have that enabled. Jonathan Smith in the chat. Good day, the OC. What's up, Jonathan Smith? Yeah, these are who came up with these awful leaks. Awful leaks. I feel like going back to this. There we go. I feel better. This is better looking. Dear Artifact says Time and Tide predicted stone dial oyster perpetuals. Cool, but it won't happen. Camera on, please, so I can check your identity. Oh, cool. Hey, what's up?
Hey, OC. No worries. Nice Sunday afternoon here, at least on the West Coast. Yes. Evening for some people, I guess.
Yes, it's early afternoon on the West Coast.
Those are some evil-looking leaks. I guess every year they have to test us to try find what we'll believe even further, or there's unscrupulous influencers out there who don't care if they're even remotely real.
Well, I don't even know how big this influencer is, but yeah, there's no shortage of people who are on YouTube or social media that just want to make a name for themselves and get a bunch of followers and subscribers or whatever. And I cannot, in good conscience, promote them. So I'll take them off the screen. I can't promote casedintime.com, however. Please visit for 20% off using promo code OriginalOC. Thank you to our friends at Cased in Time. Would you agree with me that this release on the screen is so far the best release of 2025? The donut theme, the Krispy Kreme inspired donut case from Cased in Time.
2025. Nah, Flamingo Blue. Flamingo Blue Tudor.
Okay, Flamingo Blue Tudor.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I know you hate Tudor a lot, but I don't know. Would you be caught dead in a pink or a blue?
No.
I
Nope.
want to play with Sebastian.
Hello, Aussie expats kids.
Yep.
What's up?
Yeah, he's just getting into the wonders of Minecraft multiplayer. So
The watches
I
and
got-
wonders.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So I've got the pink, and I've been getting good vibes about the next one, and I don't know what to say. I spent the entire week last week just spent doing time grapher trials of every single one of my watches, and by the end of it, I was like, my watch collection is feeling a little big.
Yeah.
Like it takes more than almost the entire day to test them all, and then you got to retest them, and it's like any more is getting ridiculous. Have you got a collector's watch?
A collector's watch? What is?
Yeah,
How
like
do you define that?
so if I got the flamingo blue here, to me that would be my first collection watch, as in as an individual watch, it probably doesn't make sense. Like if I want to walk around in an exclusive, flamboyant Tudor Black Bay Chrono, I've got the pink. Why would I get the blue other than to quote unquote complete the quote unquote collection? Like there's its only value is really from its collection perspective. I've never done that before, or have I? I don't know.
Well, there are people who, once you start a collection, though, does it matter? Does completeness matter?
Well, when it's handed to you on a platter, like it's like you got this one. How about you complete the collection? Is this?
Well, but what do you mean by complete? I mean, so for example, they have white.
Well, it's not like the quote unquote hyper exclusive BS, basically.
So in other words, the collectability and completeness of the collection is only extends to the ones that you want to buy, and not the ones.
No, like Tudor have like they declared these as like brothers. That they're the Miami whatever vibe Tudor Black Bay Chronos, the ones that you can't get, not serious production, whatever. But it's all fake. But I mean, these two are a pair. Like I could understand someone getting all of the FXDs or something like that, or all of the GMTs, like our friend Ken in chat trying to get every single GMT under the planet. I try not to do that, but I've got 2 subs, I got 2 GMTs, 2 Daytonas, so I'm like, God, I am really doing that, aren't I?
Yep, too many watches. I think there are people who bought a lot of the Oyster Perpetuals that Rolex came out with several years ago. Like they came out with a coral red, they came out with a turquoise blue, they had a green, they had a pink, they had a mustard yellow, whatever that was called. So I think there is, I mean, something about collecting all of something that is kind of cool. I mean, people do that with, I don't know, they do it with coins, they do it with stamps. I don't know, they want to complete a set.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe people have done it with moon swatch. I bet you there are people that have done it with moon swatches too.
Moon swatches for sure. Like everyone talks about, like, you just get all of them. But honestly, a moon swatch collection, well, number one, they've made it very difficult because of all of their BS like they do. But even if you just got the initial set of 12, was it 12 or 10? I can't remember.
It might have been 11 at the beginning, but maybe it's more.
But that's a lot of money. Like all 11, like I think they're $300 after tax when they came out. So it's like more than $3,000 and a lot of pain.
Oh my God, what are we going to do?
Have done that? But I mean, they're literally garbage. It's like $3,000 of garbage, and like, are you going to wear any of them? Like, they're all going to be in random different conditions.
Collect something. To collect something. People collect all kinds of things. Mrs. O.C. collects Legos. She spent thousands and thousands and thousands on Legos, and she builds them. And other people who collect all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
People collect.
So have you collected a watch? Is there a collector value in a watch, effectively? As in, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not really buying it to wear because it's so redundant. It's ridiculous.
I did buy a couple of moon swatches that I bought just because, but I don't wear them. They're in the box. So, I don't know. I think they're a lot like if you ask Brian, watches Brian. I'm not sure if he would say he collects GMTs, but he certainly buys a lot. What are you doing? Taping up a box?
Yeah, making one of those bankers boxes.
Welcome to the shipping channel, guys. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. We have a green highlighted comment from Happy Meal, $5. Link for Rosé and Club talk, please. The Moser Club. Do you want to talk about the Moser Club, or you want to let those statements stand on their own?
I honestly didn't get to the bottom of that. I wish I had more time. I didn't bail out because I was, I didn't want to take any more of it. I've got a very thick skin, so it doesn't bother me. I do and I don't get. I was very intrigued by what was said. Like I figured out that he could tell me a lot, but he was sort of insisting on not telling me anything about it, if you get what I mean. Like, okay, you could tell me I'm an idiot. Okay, how many minutes do you need to devote to saying I'm an idiot? Okay, now move on and inform me, please. And he was just refusing to do that until we started getting to the details of the dinner. And then your other guest immediately jumped on to that sounds like BS. So I'm like, I don't know.
I've just been informed that the original OC channel is the Nielsen ratings winner for the afternoon time slot for Eastern time zone. Huge shout out to our friends at Nielsen for tracking YouTube viewership. And thank you all you guys for watching. It's over 60 people watching, Ozzy. Can you even who watches this channel? Who even pays attention to what's going on here?
That's awesome.
I put up a picture of Cased in Time. All of a sudden, Cased in Time jumps into the chat and offers a promo code. I mean, everyone's watching. Everybody is watching.
Yeah.
So
watch cases, I really approve of that type of case, by the way. The individual like that. I think the real benefit is that one, the watch is actually protected. It's not super perfect like some watch rolls, but I like the fact that at the end of the day, you're holding it in a case that still reminds you there's a watch inside. Because there's some cases that after you've like enclosed it, you can get a little bit complacent with it because it quote unquote looks safe, but the reality is you shouldn't be throwing it across the hotel room onto your bed or anything like that. So I'm a big fan of this style of case. Doesn't take too much room in your luggage. And
it takes up more room than if you bought a super flat, thin, like a Rolex service pouch. Those are very compact, but so it does take up more room than that. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. No, yeah, it takes up a little more. I don't like that because I don't like sliding materials across the surface of the watch unnecessarily. Like if you think about getting jangled around, and there's no padding in that at all as well. And you could lead to you being complacent about the watch, as in, I'll just put it in between here and here, and it's like actually at the bottom of a bag with a tripod leg sticking into it or something. It's like, yeah, that little piece
these
of
have padding inside, and they also have a hump where when you put the watch in, it kind of stays in place. Now there's a small flaw in the design in that the zipper. I think the zipper might be on the inside. I'm not 100%.
No.
Sure.
So I've gone through a lot of these, like this style. Like I ordered like 7 from Amazon, and the most expensive, but none of them was so bad that they had a fully exposed zipper on the inside. They all had some padding, or even better than that, to help prevent the zipper from being exposed to whatever's inside. So I wouldn't say it's perfect, but none of them are as bad as you think, oh, that's an immediate problem.
And the absolute best feature of Case in Time single watch rolls is they're hard. They're not soft. So you can drop them from, you could probably drop these off of a building. Don't drop them. But I mean, it's not.
But I was just making my point there. It's like there's not so much padding or so much obfuscation that what you're holding is a watch, that that in your mind you're sort of like, oh, it's just a box. I can throw a box around. It's like, no,
No,
even
but the
like
no, but
don't do that.
the case itself is made of material where it's hard. You can't you can't compress it. So those are perfectly. You could drop those from. I'm not gonna name a
No,
number,
but the thing inside is still going to feel the G-forces. So what you're saying is it'll survive certain amounts of crushing pressure, as in, you know, sitting between,
well, a
you know,
Rolex
your
is going to
layers of
survive.
luggage.
But a Rolex is going to survive regular drops and all kinds of impacts. That's not a problem. I think the fact that it's like if you want to call it crushability or whatever, I think that
Yeah,
is
it's crush pressure.
yeah. But that's these are
Yeah.
like the best cases you can get, and don't skimp. Like don't complain like, oh well, these are $24 or what. It's like, yeah, it's a case, but they're a high quality case. What are you gonna do? I mean, I have tons of the Rolex service pouches, and I do put watches in them, but I do
Right.
have case in
So
time, and I if I'm bringing two watches somewhere, if I'm wearing a watch and bringing a watch with me, it always goes in the cased in time uh single watch roll.
mhm. So the biggest risk of seeing it's not really just this design. The biggest risk is usually around, but especially this type, is usually around its ability to hide in the back of a safe. So I've certainly had heart attack moments where I'm like, oh my god, one of the watches is missing, and I go to the bank, it's not there, and then I go back home, and then I was like, oh, it was in the dark corner of the bloody safe. So and also this happens if it's in your bag or something like that in the luggage. So if I was traveling, I would certainly use the pink one and the blue one, so that it's very, most of them are black. Like this is just a color I will never buy anymore because it just tends to hide away. Like, could you imagine in like a hotel room you accidentally leave one of these behind
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't as prominent in your face? But I mean, I guess the other risk here is someone actually does think it's a donut and throws it in the bin.
Yeah, but they got all kinds of colors. They've got just to browse the website, and I think I'm showing the screen. Yeah, look, I mean, they have here's red, orange, yellow, different red, blue, purple. I mean, come on, you got all kinds of different colors. If you're just jumping onto their website out of the blue, like you'll get a 10% discount. If you use the special code original OC, you'll get a 20% discount on any purchase. They have all kinds of cool cases, but the one that they're coming out with on Tuesday, which is this one, is very cool, very very cool. And C Martine in the chat, thanks for the discount. I just bought 8 cases. Look at that. We're driving business to Cased in Time. And Dial Artist, 10-pound highlighted comment, 10-pound super sticker. This is the Dial Artist from Cased in Time. Thanks for watching the channel. Thank you for providing the discount code. Very much appreciate it.
Very
Let's
cool.
see. Yep. This has turned into an
I'd love
infomercial.
I'd love an In-N-Out one. I think that one. No, not an In-N-Out one. In-N-Out one's just paper bag. Someone said Five Guys. I'm not the biggest fan of Five Guys burgers anymore. I used to be, but for sure, the full foil wrapping is iconic and eye-catching. I remember getting a Five Guys burger after getting my Explorer 36, and the full stainless steel lack of contrast against a burger wrapper in full foil. That's lovely.
The zipper is on the outside, and the internal foam is super thick, 10 millimeters, and made from memory foam. Look at this; he's getting his $10 super sticker worth of promotion here. Big upgrade from the current case, and all new cases we will be releasing coming in the new style, but fun new designs. Awesome. Yeah, we need a Big Mac. Big Mac inspired. You can't say Big Mac. That's a trademark. Big Mac inspired and Whopper inspired watch cases. Yeah, they're going to do burger themed cases coming soon. Happy Meal. That'll be cool. If you did like McDonald's colors, like red and gold, I think that'd be a big hit. Maybe we should do one with a Colony logo on the inside, and we can distribute them at like our like an annual colony conference or something. SE, of course, only the best for him. I swear by Boobin and Zorweg, Traveler 1 and 2. Never take more than, of course, those are probably like $5,000 watch rolls. You know, that's SE's, SE always chooses the best. And Dial Artist says, thank you for the awesome ideas for the burger. Yeah. If you're going to do burger inspired case, who you should be coming to America for your ideas. We will give you the best ideas. After all, the burger was created, invented in the United States. True. Along with French fries. French fries also created in the United States. Only spitting facts here on this channel.
Is that? Is that?
True.
Okay.
True story. True story.
I am a U.S. citizen now, so I will
in
say that's true.
1723 by Johnny Hamburger.
And I don't know, Adam French.
Adam French, creator of the French fry.
Yeah.
All right. So we've been going, holy shit, 69 people watching. That must mean a lot of you guys are on Grindr. Holy, we just crushed it. We're at over 70 people watching this live stream. How is that even? I don't even know why that's even possible. But shout out to
I tell you why.
Everybody watching.
No, there's a deep connection between donuts and watches that people keep denying exists, but they do. They do for me. They do for everyone.
Donuts are an absolute key to getting watches at retail. If you don't,
it wasn't on your list, but it's my secret, not other people's secret.
Well, I think most people know that buying donuts for the 80s is a pivotal step in securing watches at retail from the retailers. Yeah. By the way, I want to remind everybody. Go ahead.
It means you're the ultimate cuck, and you shouldn't be doing it, especially if you live in the Las Vegas area. Do not do it.
By the way, there is a live stream coming up later today. I might have put the wrong link in the chat earlier. I'll share this. But tonight, special program on the Watch Colony channel, Sunday night unboxing with the Colony. Make sure you enable notifications. Yeah, I can't tell you what is happening or who, but we don't do bullshit unboxings here. We never have, never will. So you definitely want to set your DVRs for the Watch Colony channel. Sunday night unboxing coming up live in at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you tune into that.
Hey, I was noting earlier that you have quite a few Le Mans owners in the watch community. And it was certainly something I observed early when the Le Mans were coming out. But there's more of those than there were Platinum Daytonas. But I think even now, a couple of years down the line, or is it a year and a half down the line, there are still more Le Mans owners than Platinum Daytona owners.
Well, let's see. Platinum Daytona owners, that would be Jeff. See, Marcelo has one.
No. 12 series. 12 series with the exhibition.
Oh, 12 series? Yeah. Oh, 12 series? Yeah. I mean, few and far between. There are people who've gotten them and they haven't shown them on air because they bought them and sold them. There's some people that bought them and are holding them, and they don't want to reveal that they have them because when they sell them, they don't want it public that they had it. So a lot of people have gotten it. But you're right. in the sense that Father Artifact, Marcelo, Jeff, and
Coolio. Oh wait,
and Puli, Puli all
Pulley.
have Puli all have the white gold Le Mans from retail. It's quite a big accomplishment.
Yeah. And I think more Le Mans owners than Titanium Yachtmaster owners, as far as I know.
There are only 2 Titanium Yachtmaster owners of whom I'm aware. That's Jeff and PK. Are there any others?
I, those two are new to me, but getting up to a number over 5 would be difficult.
Yep.
So it's kind of funny. Like they're obviously quote unquote rare, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, do you have an opinion? Do you just think like, why would it be so easy to see that the platinums are more obviously not as obvious to, like, the Le Mans are just very obvious? I don't understand. Like initially there was more Le Mans than platinums because platinums weren't even coming out, and they released Le Mans, those actually got out, and then the platinums have been an unbelievable trickle. Like, it feels like one a year in USA. That's what it feels like. But
you got offered a platinum Daytona, correct? If I recall.
New ones? Let's not talk about that.
Oh, okay. All right, I can't remember if I heard through the grapevine or if I heard it directly from you. I just don't remember. But okay, I just thought you did.
Yeah, there's some near misses involved, but let's just say I'm back on the hunt.
Okay, so you do want one.
Yeah, I've been trying, and it seems further away than ever, honestly. Like when I got that Pepsi, it almost feels like a kiss goodbye. Like, like stop asking us about this, please.
Yeah, I removed myself. It could have been a stretch where I was trying to get something that was out of reach, but I formally removed myself from the request list in December. I said I do not want it. It gave me the quest for it gave me bad vibes, and I had 2 or 3 things happen during the journey that rubbed me the wrong way and created a negative association with the watch for me.
Right.
And so it was around October when I actually decided that I wouldn't be buying it at all. And then I kind of kept it a secret. And then I did tell the dealer in December. I said, by the way, I just want to let you know that I'm not going to buy this watch. Don't even offer it to me. And not that I was going to get offered anyways, but that's
so did you ask them for anything else? I mean, was this is the last conversation we're having, or was it more like I think I'm just gonna I'll let you know when the next good thing comes around, but I know this one's hard. We don't have to keep it's very difficult. We get it. This one just doesn't have to be. Let's move on.
No, it wasn't because it was hard. It was because the experiences that I had while going through it created a negative association with the watch. Not about the watch itself, or the value of the watch, or the quality of the watch, or anything like that. It was just certain things that happened that created a negative memory associated with the watch. So at that point, I decided if I got it, I'd be looking at it and thinking of negative things. So
I've gotten a watch because I didn't want to have around for sure. But I mean, what did you tell your SA? I mean, like, did you give them another watch to hunt for you for, or you just said, let's just take a breather and I'll let you know?
Yeah, I mean, that was the first question out of their mouth. Is like, okay, well, what do you want? And I said nothing. I said there's nothing that I want from Rolex. I said maybe when Watches and Wonders comes around, maybe there'll be something there that inspires me. But otherwise, probably not. Because the natural inclination is like, okay, well, we didn't get you what you wanted in the time frame that you anticipated. So we feel bad. Is there anything else that we could do to placate you or to,
Yeah.
whatever. And so I kind of removed that as an option for them.
Yeah.
But I still,
Which makes sense for now. I mean, like
yeah,
the depth, like even before the platinum, I was like, I am really looking at Watches and Wonders to find something to want because there's not many things left. So it's just reality. In the meantime, I'm happy to bring donuts without any obligation.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, the friend, the quote friendship or the relationship with SA is untarnished as far as I'm concerned, and I had to make
Yeah.
that very clear. It's like, hey, like this isn't you. This isn't a reflection on you. This is, I don't blame you for it. At the same
Mhm.
time, don't offer me anything because I
Yeah.
don't want anything, and that
Yeah.
puts them in a difficult position. But now, will they still try to offer me something? Yeah, but they know me pretty well, and it has to be good because they know my collection. So there's
I told my SA, so there was a period of time where I said just take it off the list completely. I told my SA, look, if it comes, I still would be happy, but I also, just show me anything crazy. It's kind of boring. Like I'm interested in watches. Are there things that I would buy immediately? It's like in general, no. But you know what? Just if something crazy comes through, just let me have a look. Like I'm not promising I'll buy it, but I just want to see what happens. Maybe I do feel like it. Just let me see.
yeah.
And
Well, in your mind,
so since then,
but in your mind, you know what those crazy things are. So I
yeah,
mean,
but at least they show it to me without any obligation. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff now. It's fun.
yep. SE Gouldens Mustard highlighted comment. €10. Thank you very much, SE. Let's chip in a little. No one has to chip in. No one has to feel obligated to chip in. But thank you very much for voluntarily chipping in. Let's chip in a little for the top level entertainment we're getting all the time. Hashtag pay for play. Won't make the unboxings live, but we'll be sure to rewatch. Have fun, brothers. Yes, be sure to watch on the replay. Hopefully, nothing happens to make that broadcast private or members only. We will do our best. But yeah, it should be an amazing show tonight. The Watch Colony channel coming up in less than 3 hours. I will drop the link in the chat. Make sure you head on over there and enable notifications. Make sure that there's a button that says notify me. Make sure you hit it. Don't even bother going to any other channels tonight. Watch Colony channel is the place where you're going to have to be. It's going to be amazing. Did you tell them it's not you, it's me? Yeah, I did. I said it's not you, it's me, basically.
Yeah.
Listen.
So what happened for me was like I also sort of fell out of love with the watch, and I wanted a watch that would do something that the platinum wouldn't, and then I got the yellow gold one. Then after that, I didn't need the platinum to be that gaudy celebration watch anymore, and it serves a purpose more than that piece. So I'm
Yep.
sort of back in again.
Yeah. Well, but what would you do with the yellow gold one? Get rid of it?
No. The yellow gold one I wanted more than the platinum. Ultimately, that's how it worked out. That's why there was that sort of hop, skip, and a beat around whether or not I want the Platone anymore. Is because seeing it in person up close, I sort of decided this wasn't the piece that would actually be a celebration of an achievement and be the right pairing against my wife's gold Daytona. So I said, no, actually, I just need a yellow gold Daytona with a golden dial. Like just straight up gold on gold is all I really needed. But I got that watch now. So Platona. So the next watch again was the Platona. So okay, here we are.
Yep.
That whole time period was about 2 weeks, basically. I ummed it hard, went into the AD, said I didn't want it. Then I said, let's go look at gold Daytonas, and then bought the gold Daytona in the same meeting.
Hey, look at this. Welcome the iBashers viewers. Thank you very much. Look at that. The iBashers channel sending your viewers over. However many of you there were, welcome. This is the Original OC channel. We're doing a special promo today, casedintime.com. 20% off your order with a promo code Original OC. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you're subscribed, guys, if you're coming to the channel for the first time. Thanks for the link.
You might lose me abruptly at some point. My headphones have limited battery, but
no worries.
yeah.
Thanks for jumping on. Let's see. Worst for those of you who just joined, it's the Original OC channel. Topic of the day: what are the worst predictions? The worst Rolex predictions that you've heard for the worst Rolex predictions for heading into Watches and Wonders. Side topic: what do you think Rolex should do this year? What would you, if you were in charge, what should they do to the product line? Is there anything you would recommend that they do? Anything that you would discontinue? Any changes that you'd make? A lot of great ideas, guys. Don't keep your ideas bottled up inside. They're listening. They are listening.
Yeah.
So
I think Rolex needs to worst, like I don't know, a lot of the ones that are floating about, those are the worst. What they should do, they should just what's worked for Tudor, and then just keep doing that. Basically, I mean, they copied Tudor with the titanium yacht mask, so it's been an absolute joy, and depending on your perspective. But they should do the fixed lug watch, just like the FXD. It's been a brilliant watch for Tudor. It's my favorite watch for the last 2 years, and Rolex should just keep stealing from Tudor and making people like you happy who want to wait for a Rolex crown on it before they buy it.
all right. The views and opinions expressed by Aussie Expat do not necessarily reflect the views of OC or the Original OC channel. Just to get that out there. Anybody in the chat? You have any questions? Any comments? I just dropped the link to join the panel again. If anybody wants to hop on. But yeah, definitely. I think the best release so far this year is these new donut-inspired, Krispy Kreme-inspired cases from Cased in Time. Check out casedintime.com for 20% off your order. Promo code Original OC. Thank you, Carlos Martin. Carlos Martin and PG also have already made purchases and saving 20% on your orders. Cased in Time is I don't receive a penny from Cased in Time. Never would. I don't get free cases from Cased in Time. Nothing. Jonathan Smith asks, OC, any watch trips coming up for you? Yes, I'm going to Geneva. Aussie Expat, you're going to Geneva as well, correct?
Yep. I'll be there for all of the parts of the week that I'm not allowed into Watches and Wonders, and then I leave the day before I am. So that's,
Are you serious? You haven't. So you're going to be in Geneva, and you don't have like a corporate sponsor. You don't have like a press credential or anything that'll allow you to get into the show. But you're going to be there. Your time will overlap when that show is going on.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm there for the bread.
Good strategy.
So I'll be doing streams every day at the nearby Migros and buying
You're there
bread.
for the fondue?
I'm lactose intolerant, so no.
Okay.
But just bread. Like you'll see me. I'll go in. I'll get a half loaf at a time, or on the German side they go Haarbrot, and eat that. Then I'll go back in. I'll let the viewers help me pick out the next bread, and I will eat the next one.
I had fondue last time I was in Geneva, and I'm just not a fan of the Gruyere with the white wine with the little bit of splash of vinegar, whatever they put in there, and just kind of like it's kind of funky. And then they give you the old bread. It's like I don't think I've booked restaurant reservations at like the best restaurants. Like I have and I looked at the thing and it would say like 100 like per person 100 francs and up. And that's when I said, "Yep, that sounds like a good place." So like literally, I have reservations like every day, and we'll be going to the FB Shorn restaurant to say hi to those guys. Thank you to uh, the people who've made those reservations, who I'm going with. I'm going to be meeting up with those people in Geneva. Huge shout out to SE. I'm going to be meeting up with SE. We're going to be going to um, the Rare Handcrafts exhibition, which they usually do at the Patek Philippe boutique in Old Geneva. There, I highly recommend that, Aussie. Go check it out. The Rare Handcrafts exhibition. Go there, make an
Okay.
appointment, and it's free. Just
Yeah.
it's free. Just make an appointment. I'm also going to the actual Patek Philippe museum. I've never been to the actual museum, and I know like it'll be a little boring, like you walk around, because I go to a lot of auctions, Philips auctions, and it's like you see a lot of these old watches, and you're like, okay, that's interesting. But I have to go to the Patek Philippe museum for the first time. I may be going to some factories. You never know. And otherwise, I'm just going to go to the show. Like I think on the first public day, I think is a Saturday, might be the 5th. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
Saturday, Sunday.
I think I'll go on Saturday, and I'll just do as much watch viewing as possible on Saturday, and then if I need to go back, I'll go back again, but probably not. I'll try to kill. I'll try to like go over. I'll overdose on watches on one day. But it'll be.
I've never done a show floor of an expo or conference more than like a single day. I don't understand these people who need like 5 days.
Well,
Unless they're
it's a lot to see, and I think you're also bumping into people and meeting up with people and hanging out a little bit. The time will fly for sure.
Cool. Yeah,
yeah,
I hope to meet a lot of people. I mean,
there's going to be a lot of
these
people
days
there.
travel is not, food and sightseeing. It's really the people. So I hope to see some people I've not met but seen virtually for a lot of time.
Yeah, that's what's cool about kind of the YouTube space, is that you do meet a lot of people through the panels and in the chat, and the watch events are kind of a way to create an excuse for everybody to kind of meet up at those things, whether it's Watch Time New York or whatever. And then once you meet them, you're like, yeah, okay, cool. We met. It's cool. But it's good to put a face to a name and realize that these are actual human beings. They're actually cool in person,
None of the brands really recognize that though, right? Like as in, like we don't exist. Not that I'm saying we need more, something, I'm just saying like in general, we don't exist. Unless we're full kowtow, never put out a bad review of anything, then they're not interested, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's changed more and more over the last maybe 3 years, as they realize that there's a huge public component to the exhibition, that they're getting actual enthusiasts to travel to Geneva to attend as collectors, and they're trying to be accommodating. So they've expanded the public days from 2 days to 3 days, because they know that. But generally, this is like a dealer insider press conference for the first 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and that's what it's primarily. But I think they know that they want to make it friendly and accommodating to actual people. It would be like going to a car show, like going to the Los Angeles car show and like not letting regular car people in and just letting dealers in. That would be silly.
Well, even the industry aspect, like industry expos, so like a SHOT Show or something like that, they're not that difficult to get into. You have to be cursed, or like in terms of the influencer space, they've got full access to that. But Watches and Wonders, as far as I can tell, they already decided on who their invite list was for the industry days, and that was settled in fall of last year. And I'm not really sure if they care that they have many in the YouTube space there. Now, obviously,
the YouTube space is kind of like the bastard child of social media. I mean,
Right. It's too honest. It's like the long form podcast world of watches, and there's just too many. Yeah.
Yeah, we're far. I mean, we're actual collectors, which means we speak our mind, and they want some of these corporate lackeys. I'm not going to mention names like Revolution or these guys, but you know who they are. These are the corporate simps who they go there and they never say anything bad about the watches. They spruik every fucking brand and every model they ever release without any negative criticism or constructive. It's always, oh, this is the best thing, and look at all the great changes they made, and they never actually tell it straight. And we're the people who, our job, our commitment is to protect and reflect the perspectives and the opinions of the collectors and the enthusiasts. Not to, we love certain brands. There's no doubt about that. There are brands that are our favorites, but that we're not here for that purpose. We're here as a collector community. We're here as a social club of great people who just happen to collect watches and care about watches. So our responsibility is to those people first and foremost to create entertainment for you guys, not to. Although we know that the dealers and the brands are watching, and we appreciate that they watch. But if they ever want to talk to us in person, we're happy to coordinate meetups and dinners where they actually learn about. Because the reality is, we have a lot of great ideas of what these brands should be doing. Not just the watches, but also the customer experience at the ground level, where the rubber meets the road, at the actual AD level, at the customer experience level at the retailer. Hey, we got Enrique Pena in the chat. Greetings, OC and panel. Good chat, OC. Where is the Patek Museum located? It is in Geneva. Just do a search for Patek Philippe Museum. It's in Geneva. It's not far from the main downtown area there. It's very, very close. Probably 5-minute car ride max. So, yep. And if you are if anybody in the chat is going to be in Geneva, reach out to me on Instagram or reach out to me on WhatsApp if you have my number, if you're part of the groups, and just let me know what your schedule is. If mine aligns with it, hey, I'll do everything possible to see what we can do. But everybody should know that I'm going to be at the show on the first day, whatever that first day is. And I'll be roaming around. I'll bump into everybody. And
Sorry, I just changed mic. Am I there?
Yep, you're here.
No.
Yep. So cool to have you, Enrique. Boom. All right. And by the way, thanks, Mal's in the chat. Mal says buying now. Okay, cool. Let us know what you bought from Cased in Time. And by the way, Dial Artist says, sorry guys, have to run. But love listening and the support. Cool. Thank you. Thanks for the promo code. Much appreciated. All right. Let's see if there's anything else going on right now. Oh, you're back.
There we go. Yeah. Just change microphone.
See if there's anything else happening right now.
But in like the firearms YouTube space, and it's kind of like another sort of not as niche as watches, but similar problems where there's a lot of very famous people who'll spruik anything that's handed to them for money, and like it's been leaked that they have basically menus where it's like, oh, you want us to do like an unboxing, that's $1,000. If you want us to do like a burn down, a range test, we'll do $5,000. They call these things reviews, but they're getting paid to do it. It's absurd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't get. I don't get paid to do anything, and I think that's the best way to maintain your integrity is don't take money from anything. This promo code goes straight to you guys. I don't get any benefit whatsoever. I can't even get my hands on one of these donut watches. These donut watch cases. I'm gonna have to buy one just like everybody else.
These, I mean, it's so unscrupulous. Like as far as I can tell, in the watch industry, like not talking about guns now, talking about watches.
Mm-hmm.
There's open forms of payment for doing content on the watch. open, and I'm talking for big brands too. We're not just talking about some micro shitter, something like that. We're talking about very old brands paying money for the content that someone might produce, and I'm shocked by it. Honestly, very shocked by both parties, because I mean, this kind of thing happened to Insta360. Cameras. They were caught saying, "Oh, we'll give you this, we'll pay you this, or we'll give you the camera and stuff like that," and you just got to say this about the camera, and we'll put it out. And it's like, it's a huge scandal. It should be a scandal, but that scandal hasn't really broken in the watch world, and there are brands that are absolutely doing it.
Yep, indeed. Let's see. By the way, this just a quick reminder. I'm going to drop the link to this in the chat. This is the Watch Colony coming up at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Big show tonight. We're going to be doing an unboxing. It's not going to be a bad one. It'll be a good one. I promise, guys. So make sure you set your notifications. You enable your notifications for that show. No Biggie Sal, member for 7 months. And by the way, he's a member at the campaign senior consultant level. That is one of the highest levels available. I think that's the $400 a month level, the same level as SE. Upvoted, and friendly reminder to become a member. No better way to see your money disappear. No better way to see your money go up in flames. Happy Sunday, fellas. Thank you, No Biggie Sal. No Biggie Sal, along with Wayne's World, were the two first members of the original OC channel way back 7 months ago, before it was even announced that there were memberships available. They somehow found out
Has
that
it
there were
only been
memberships.
7 months?
Can you believe that?
It's only been 7 months.
I know, it's only been 7 months. This channel, by the way, is only 7 months old. Look what we've accomplished, guys. Look what we've accomplished in 7 months. The #1 rated YouTube live stream for watches, the fastest growing watch channel in the history of YouTube, all because of you guys. And I'm not just making that up. Those are official stats from Social Blade and from Playboard. True. Let's see. What is the link that Happy Meal is dropping here? Let me see what this is. Can't see it on StreamYard, so let me try and find it here. See if this is something worthy of being promoted as well. Oh, okay. Talking watches with Emerald Lagasse. Okay, we'll do a watch review. Watch review. I remember seeing this one. I like the Emerald Lagasse's collection. Yep. Let me see here. I'll definitely pull this up. We can do a show about it. Let's see here. Do it good. Yeah, this is on the Hodinky channel. That Emerald Lagasse collection review. Maybe we'll do this. We'll do this with Logan Hall. In 7 months, we tanked Tudor's watch rankings. That's true. Unfortunately.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
was
Tudor,
that you?
We might have been.
I can't abide by that. I can't abide by that.
We might have been partially responsible.
You've turned my friend Ken into a Tudor hater. You have. Like, he's on my Discord. We talk a lot, and now he's a Tudor hater for some reason.
Well, not just for any reason. I mean, come on.
Look,
come on.
They've done what most other brands would love to be able to do. Successful brands like Cartier, they've gotten a hot watch. Is that fair to say? The Flamingo Pink is a hot watch, and most other brands haven't even got one. Not even one. Ever. So, they've okay, the overall stats aren't good, but they have one watch that's actually a hot watch, and most brands never achieve that.
All right. Hey, John
And
D makes
Rolex
a-
only achieved it with the Daytona by pure luck. You know.
Yep. John D makes a good point. I expect that we'll have a blowout 1-year anniversary episode of The Colony and the affiliates when the date arrives. You know what? That's a good point. It's like we are approaching the 1-year anniversary of the creation of my channel and the Watch Colony channel. Maybe I'll be honest. I don't think we'll make it. I don't think we'll make it to 1 year. I think we'll be off. We will be off the air by then. I bet you there's a greater chance than not that we will be retired from YouTube before
You
we
get bought
hit our
out.
1 year.
You're gonna get bought out.
I don't think I think we'll either get thrown off of YouTube
You get exit money.
we'll retire. We will retire from YouTube by then. We're gonna go private. We're gonna take the streams private. Are you cooking the books with these stats? No. Those are actual stats. The fastest growing watch related YouTube channel in history. But that's not really saying that much. YouTube channels about watches on YouTube don't really grow. That's why some people are known for buying bots. That's right. They buy subscribers and they buy bots for views. We don't do that here. We actually have legitimate collectors that watch.
Yes, I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of I've been going around YouTube, you know, I look at a lot of different things, and there's a lot of channels out there that have just sort of like 6-figure subscriber counts, but their videos aren't even as popular as mine. I'm just like, how's that even?
Yeah, how is that even
That
possible?
doesn't work. That's not even close. Like,
it does not compute.
That's shameful. Like, it's so obvious. It's like I don't like. I'm not even going to Social Blade or anything. I was like, I'm sorry, you got 6 figures and you got 1,500 views on a video. I'm like, how's that? That doesn't even make any sense.
Yep. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back later at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on the Watch Colony channel. Their link is, I'll drop the link again. Make sure you guys have notifications set to all. Boom. And huge thank you to all of the members for the member chats. Ryan James, SE, Captain, MJ, and No Biggie Sal. Thank you so much for the member milestone chats. And a huge shout out to everyone for the super stickers and super chats. SE, Dial Artist, Happy Meal, Muhammad Ali, Ryan Hofrey, and Jefferson Exotic. Thanks for the super chats and super stickers, guys. We will catch you at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on the Watch Colony channel. Peace out. Have a great afternoon. Take a break and come back. See you soon. Peace. And by the way, casedintime.com, promo code original OC for 20% off. Check it out. Peace.